What's going on, everybody? It is Monday, the day after the New York Giants got their ass whooped by the Washington Commanders 21-6. As always, appreciate you clicking on the video. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. It helps you out huge. Hit that new hype button. I don't know what the hell it does, but it must help out somewhat. So if you can hype up the video, that'd be great too. And hey, if you like the content, man, think about subscribing. I'll be here all year, regardless of how bad the New York Giants are. And we'll be live tonight at 10 o'clock. If you're new to this channel, I picked up a lot of subscribers from my last video. Definitely appreciate all the subscribers. But I always do either a therapy session, which we talk about a loss, or a victory lap in case they win. I do them usually the day after, or the night after, rather, the game. And obviously, it's been a lot of therapy sessions. And we'll have one again tonight. And the Giants certainly need that, as do I, as do many Giants fans, because the New York Giants, once again, are an absolute embarrassment against the Washington Commanders. And I just find this amusing. It's not even amusing. It's sad. It's just sad how bad this organization is, man. For 10 years, we have seen different quarterbacks. We've seen different GMs, different coaches, different coordinators, different linemen, different wide receivers, different running backs. And everything has remained the same. John Mara is a horrendous owner. I want to see planes flying signs over MetLife Stadium all year long. I want to see him every week. I want to see Mara sell the team. I want to see fans embarrass this team like the Giants embarrassed the fan base. That's what I want to see. They deserve it. The New York Giants deserve to be embarrassed by the fans. The fans deserve to speak their mind. Have you ever been to a New York Giants game? Do you know how much those tickets cost? Especially if you have season tickets. You're wasting your time every Sunday. You waste hours of your time in traffic, paying a ton to park, paying a ton for the tickets, paying a ton for concessions. And what do you get in return out of it? You get a team that gives you 6 points. You get a team that gives you 3 wins. You get a team that doesn't even compete. I mean, and I think that's what the most disappointing aspect of yesterday's game is that, yeah, I expected the Giants to be better, and I won't expect that. They're going 3-14 this year. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like that, it can change. Like that, it changed with me. Because, again, I got hit with the reality bug yesterday. 3-14 if we're lucky. If we are lucky. Like I said, there's no soft spots in the schedule. Maybe you beat New Orleans. Maybe you beat New England. Maybe you beat Vegas. That's about it. You're probably not beating anybody else. You're going to lose every game in this division. You're not going to beat any team in the NFC North. You're not going to beat any team in the AFC West, except for maybe the Raiders. Maybe. I mean, Ashton Genty's on that team. He probably run for 170 yards against the Giants. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, everything that the Giants do is wrong. Even the stadium. The stadium's a piece of shit. I mean, it's a terrible stadium. I mean, it's horrible. You know, I see the stadium that they're building in Buffalo, that they built in Buffalo, that they're going to have next year. Everybody has a great stadium. All these new stadiums. When Washington gets their stadium, it's probably going to be great too. You know, the Giants have the ugliest stadium in the league, and they play the ugliest football in the league. It's apropos. It just shows you how awful our owner is. John Mara needs to sell this team. He's got no inkling, no clue of football. And you can say, well, you know, he wanted to keep Barkley and he wanted to do this, but it don't matter. He hires the wrong coaches. He hires the wrong GMs. He doesn't know what to do. He's got no clue. I mean, the Giants have no clue. And it's obvious. It's just totally obvious. But you know who does have a clue? Sleeper. Big shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring the channel during this football season. We greatly appreciate him. You guys can check out Sleeper and have some fun this year, betting on over-under player stats. Check it out. They have a great promotion going. Let's hear from them back after this. What's going on, guys and gals? Do you think you know football? Then try to turn your football knowledge into real money with the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy sports app that can turn game day into payday. Just download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players. With more stats than any daily fantasy app, just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live. Pick more or less from the predicted stats, and you can win up to 100 times your money if your picks win. There's also a couple of really cool things about the Sleeper app. You can place in-game contests, contest voids for injuries. There's only a $1 minimum entry for users. Updated scoring to track your fantasy players' sleeper picks in real time. Entries can be made within 30 seconds. It's really that easy, and you get safe and fast withdrawals. You can check out my picks for the week right over here. And you guys can do the same thing. Predict the hottest football stats like passing yards, receiving yards, touchdowns, interceptions, and much more to cash in on your daily fantasy football skills. And I got a great promotion for you guys. Just use the promo code BADDOG, that's BADDOG, and Sleeper will match your first deposit all the way up to $100. You definitely want to check out the Sleeper app. There's a lot of fun to be had on that. Test your football knowledge and skill, win some money, and let's go Giants. And I did lose my picks, as you see over there. We'll be having new picks in the next video for week 2 with the Giants and the Cowboys. But obviously I lost my picks. Darius Slayton didn't get a reception at all. And this offensive line is terrible. When you talk about the New York Giants, the first thing that comes to mind is the ineptitude of the offensive line. And what I want to know is how in 10 years you can't figure this out. Somebody gave me a great stat on my post-game video yesterday, and I do not remember what it was. It had to be something. It was the fact that the Giants had drafted like 26 linemen in the last 10 years or something like that, and they signed a bunch. They've spent almost $400 million on the offensive line in the last 10 years, and they can't fix it. They cannot figure it out. And I don't give a damn if you have Lamar Jackson back there, Pat Mahomes. I don't care if it's Tom Brady. I don't care if it's Joe Montana. I don't care who you have back there. This line is awful. It just is. And the most embarrassing thing about the New York Giants is every player that leaves here goes on and does way better. I mean, you look at Daniel Jones yesterday. He had a great game. He had 3 touchdowns. He threw for 272 yards. He led the Colts on a scoring drive on every possession. I think they said he was the first quarterback this century to score on every possession. Daniel Jones, the Daniel Jones that was here, that couldn't get out of his own way, that was always hurt, and that threw, a total of 10 touchdowns last year, 2 touchdowns the year before. That Daniel Jones, he leaves here, look what happens. Saquon Barkley's good here. Look what happens when he goes to Philadelphia. He's the best running back in the league. Look what happens to Xavier McKinney. It's not coincidence, guys. The New York Giants are an embarrassing organization. It's going to continue to be an embarrassing organization as long as John Mara continues to run things here. It just is. It's incredibly disappointing that, again, they weren't even competitive. I thought they'd be competitive. I thought the New York Giants this year took a step forward. And granted, it's one game. I get it. And people say it's just one game, but it's not one game, guys. It's 10 years. It's 10 years. I could really use some Body Armor Sport Water right now. I do not have any of that, but you guys should pick up some Body Armor Sport Water. Big shout out to them for sponsoring the channel as well. Shout them out. Body Armor Sport Water. I need to get more of this. Well, I have more. Just don't have it with me because I'm going to be doing a lot of drinking the damn water this year. It's crazy. But, yeah, man, the New York Giants just what an absolute disaster. Nothing changes. The year is the same. The calendar flips. The names are different. But everything is the same. Everything remains the same. Everything is really, really bad here. And I don't see it getting any better. I have no idea how this team gets better. I just don't. And I know people are going to be clamoring for Jackson Dart, and I know people are going to want to see Jackson Dart. You don't want him playing behind this line, man. You don't want him. You do not want to see that kid. You don't, because as soon as they put him in, you can't take him out. You can't take him out. This was not Russell Wilson's fault. Did Russ miss some throws? Yes, he did. But he also was running for his life most of the day. On half his dropbacks, he was pressured. You can't win like that. You can't win when you carry the ball 15 times for a running back's carried it 15 times for 30 yards. You're going to have a hard time winning games where Russell Wilson is your leading rusher. Okay, Russell Wilson ain't built like that. Russell Wilson's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Josh Allen. Right? He's not one of these running quarterbacks. He's 37 years, 36, 37 years old, man. He only got those yards because he was running for his life. Took a bunch of friggin' hits. By the end of this year, he might just say, shit, I'm retiring. I don't want anything to do with football anymore, man. He might be in traction by the end of this year. And Andrew Thomas, man, I don't give a shit if he plays or not. He might play. He's going to get hurt. And it'll just be disappointing. He just won't be good. He ain't played in a year, man. He hasn't played in over a year or whatever. It's a year, whatever the hell it is. And I don't expect him to be good, and I don't expect him to be healthy. But this team is constantly beat up front. It's constantly beat in the trenches. The defensive line didn't get any pressure. Shane Bowen was absolutely fucking horrible. This is another mistake the Giants made, bringing Shane Bowen back. I mean, you look at this defense, and you can look at the score. 21 points is not indicative of how bad that defense got beat, man. The Commanders yarded the Giants by 200 yards. They outgained the Giants by 200 yards. The Commanders dropped passes. A lot of passes that should have been caught. That could have led to touchdowns. And there was one that Daniels just overthrew McLaurin. McLaurin was wide open. He pissed all over Adebo. Was running down the left sideline. If Daniels put some air onto that ball, that's a touchdown. The Giants defense got a lot of breaks. The Commanders didn't even really play good. That could have been 35-38, could have been 42. 21-6, they were never in that game. I listened to Russ. Oh, it's 14-6 most of the game. I listened to Dable. I'm so fucking sick and tired of Brian Dable. We got to get better. We got to do better. I have heard that for 3 years, for the last 3 years, for the last 7 years, for the last 12 years. It's all talk. We got to be better. No shit. Really. You don't need to be an expert on football. You could just start watching the game. And you could look at that game and go, wow, that blue team needs to be better. I don't think you're telling us anything here that we don't know. Utterly, it's just a joke. The play calling, everything was supposed to be Mike Kafka this, Mike Kafka that. Mike Kafka called a shitty game. Everything was so conservative. And that, when the Giants had an opportunity to score after the illegal hands in the face, and they threw that play action pass to Marcus Bowe. What the hell are you doing? Line up, give the ball to Scadaboo, who you spent a 4th round pick on, who would come in the game and did nothing but run over defenders. Get your jumbo package in there, get you a fullback, and run Scadaboo 4 times at the goal line. And then if you can't get in there on 4 tries from the one with that kid running the ball, and you don't deserve to score. But nope, you got to get cute. You got to do stupid shit. You got to try to outthink yourself. And you end up with 3 points. You had 7 plays down there inside the 3-yard line, and you couldn't score a touchdown. That is the big problem. Every single play call is wrong for the New York Giants. Every single one. They have no idea how to call a game. They have no idea how to make in-game adjustments. This has been a problem for years. And Brian Dable's ego is a massive issue. It's a massive issue. He is not a good head coach. It's too bad that I had to realize this now. It took me a long time to realize it, but he ain't it. He ain't it. And he's not going to be it, man. Better change shit and change it fast. Because this just another year of bad Giants football. That's what it looks like. Anyway, as always, I appreciate you watching. Again, if you made it this far, you're a legend. Hit the like, subscribe, ring the bell. And we'll see you tonight. Bad Day Dizzle, and I'm out. Peace.